You're welcome, guys, to episode 5 of the Forex Mentorship. So, today we'll be talking about support and resistance and how to identify them in a basic level. So, what we mean support? A price or a zone that pushes the markets higher. So, for example, any point in the market that pushes the market higher is what we call a support, and a resistance in the market is what we call a zone or price range that pushes the market lower. So, let's just draw an illustration. So, a support is any point that pushes the market higher, like this point here. You can see here that we had a first touch here, we have the second touch, and we have the third touch here. So this point is called a support. Why? Because the market has been rejecting from here and also been creating higher massive movements. So this point pushes the market higher. Support is just a zone in the market that pushes the market higher. So this is called a support. Here is a support. You can see how it pushed the market, and also when market was coming down, you can see how it pushed the market despite the market broke it. So this is called a support. You can see also here, you can see massive rejection. When the market was coming down, the market came down to this point, it pushed the market higher, and you can see how it has been pushing the market higher. And also when the market pushed down to this point, it also pushed the market higher. So this point is called a support. So a support is a point or range in the market that pushes the market higher. So let's talk about a resistance. Resistance is just the opposite of a support. It's the zone that pushes the market lower. So it's just a zone that pushes the market lower. So let's just pick an example. So this is a resistance. We can see how it pushed the market lower. Also, another resistance here, we can see here, this is a resistance that pushed the market lower. And also, we can see here, we are currently at a resistance that price has been rejecting, and the market might likely push downward. So you understand it with practice. It's just a very simple term. So let's just draw a diagram of how it looks like again. So a support pushes the market upward. The market has been rejecting from here. When the market comes back, it pushes it upward, and a resistance pushes the market downward. So this point is a resistance. So here is a resistance, and here is a support. So it's just a very simple term. So now there is something about support and resistance. Immediately a support is broken, it changes to a resistance, and immediately a resistance is broken, it changes to a support. So let me just draw a diagram. So for basic level, we'll just keep it very simple. So we have something like this. So let's use this for example. So at this point, you can see this is a resistance. Why? It pushed the market lower. We're using this diagram for example. Immediately price breaks this point and price is coming down. This point here, which is called a resistance, will change to a support and push the market upward. So let's just label it. This point is called a resistance, and this point is called a support. Let's call it a support. So this is just how it looks like. When a resistance is broken, it changes to a support. Also, the next diagram, let's say for example, the market is going downward. So you can see this point has rejected once, and the market also is rejecting from it again. Immediately the market breaks below it. This support, which is our floor, is being broken, and when we are coming back again, our support becomes what? A resistance, and push the market lower. So let's just label it. We have this to be our support, and we have this to be our resistance. So it's just a very simple term. When a support is broken, it changes to a resistance, and when a resistance is broken, it changes to a support. For basic, we'll keep everything very simple without complicating things for now. So we have support and resistance. Immediately a support is broken, it changes to a resistance, and immediately a resistance is broken, it changes to a support. So that's just how it is in the Forex market. Let's just check an example of it. So an example is here. You can see the market at this point in time. Here is called a resistance. Price came back, it changes to what? A support, and push the market upward. So also when the market pushed to this point, Also here is called a resistance. You can see how it pushed the market downward. You can see the downward movement here. Immediately price breaks the resistance changes to what? It changes to a support in the market and push the market upward. So the simple trick in this is that in an upward market, we are buying from support, and in a downward market, we are selling on resistance. So that's just a basic principle. That's a basic principle of how it works. So when you keep on developing, you get to understand also supply and demand, which is also simple, other blocks and other things you can use in understanding the market better. So in a downtrend, so let's just take for example, you have something like this. So when price breaks a support, you can see here is a support. Why is it a support? You can see the different times market rejected from it. We had a rejection from here. This is the first rejection. We have the second rejection, price being unable to break it. If price breaks below it, it changes to what? A resistance, and push the market downward. So this is just a basic example of support and resistance. So in case of any question, just join the Telegram group, which the link is below, and you will get access to our group and channel. You can ask any question at all. Also, if you're interested in going further into intermediate and advanced, you can also join the channel also to get more information about that. So guys, thank you for staying to the end of this episode 5. I'll see you in episode 6. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, join the channel and group so you also get free Forex resources you will make use of in your journey. Thank you guys. See you next time.